Hey guys, in this video we're going to do percent word problems. It's going to be the same process. We are going to do our part over whole and then our percent over 100. Sometimes I find these a little bit easier because it's in a real world situation, not just the like 42% of whatever. Sometimes I like these better. So hopefully you will too. So first this middle school has 850 students. If 42% bought lunch on Monday, how many students bought lunch? So we're going to set up our proportion. We're going to do our percent over 100. And then we've got to think about our 850. Is that my part or my whole? It's my whole because it's 850 times x. We're going to do 850 times 42. Go ahead and multiply that out. You should get 35,700. We're going to divide it by 100. I use my little zero trick here, or my hundreds trick, cross out those zeros. And your answer is 357 bought lunch. So this next question says, same situation, how many did not buy lunch? There's two different ways you could solve this. You could set up a proportion or we could do some subtracting. So if you know, I'm going to start with the subtracting. If you know there's 850 students who bought lunch, or total, 357 bought lunch, just subtract. $493 did not buy lunch. Okay, so notice I took the total, I subtracted, kind of think about it as your other part of the whole, okay? Or you could set up a proportion. So if we still have our 850 students, we still have our 100%. If we have 100% is 850, 42% bought lunch, it's the other percentage. So what you would do is 100 minus 42 gives us 58. So then it's 58 over 100. You would cross multiply 49,300 divided by 100, and we get 493, which is the same answer we got when we did subtraction. Either strategy would work. The reason we did 58% was 42% bought lunch, 58 did not buy lunch. Remember, percent is out of 100. You had 42 were yes, then 58% were no, and you could just set it up and solve it. For this one, a children's multivitamin has 80% of the recommended daily allowance of zinc. The total recommended allowance is 15 milligrams. How many milligrams does the vitamin provide? Again, we're going to set up our proportion. Always put your 100 in. 80 over 100. 80% goes over the 100. So then you got to think about, is my 15 my part or my whole? And in this situation, it's going to be your whole because that's the total daily allowance you need. And the multivitamin is only going to be 80% of that. We're going to cross multiply. Do 80 times 15 is 1,200. And then we're going to divide that by 100. And our answer is 12. So it's 12 milligrams. Make sure that you have your units on these. For this one, there are 14 chocolate-covered potato chips. Yes, sounds gross. That is 20% full. How many chocolate-covered potato chips are in a bag that is full? So again, we're going to set up our proportion. So our 20%, we know that, over 100. And 14 is in it, but we want to know what a bag that would be full. So 14 is our part, and X is going to go on the bottom for our total because we don't know that. So we're going to do 14 times 100. That's 1,400 divided by 20. And our answer is 70 chips in a bag that is full. So go ahead and do the back, but please, please, please make sure you check the key. Also, think about your part and your whole. Is this our part? Is our whole? Also, there's going to be problems where the percent is missing. So you'll have to figure out your percent. That would be over the 100 that would be missing. And then just do your normal cross multiply and divide.